Hey Pisces, it's Ia Patsy, and I'm here to do your April 2019 love reading. And I'll be getting the same energies that we had used back in January. Not the same one, but I'll be getting energies from the Zodiac deck, right? And we're going to be getting, it's astrology reading cards, which is by ALISON, CHESTER-LAMBERT, and illustrated by Richard Crooks. And the other cards I'll be using, the descriptions will be at the bottom of the description. And I was really not sure what I was going to be doing because, I'm always coming up with something. But I figured it would be good for me to just continue on, getting that kind of an energy for you all, for everyone. So these cards are broken down into house, zodiac, and planet cards. So we are going to be, I got a card from each of the sections of those, planet, zodiac, and house. So let's see what planet is going to be, beside your own, what planet is going to be governing the events for April of 2019. So let's do the zodiac signs, the parts of your personality, because we all have all of the signs in our chart somewhere, energies. And we employ different energies from time to time, depending on what the situation calls for. So in the month of April, you're going to be utilizing the energy of a Libra and Capricorn. Both of these cards came out together, and Spirit said, hold on to them. There's a message for these people in both of those. So for you, Pisces, Libra energy is being gracious and diplomatic, trying to seek balance, harmony in your relationships. And Capricorn is materialistic and hardworking. It is shrewd and cautious, very serious. So I think this will be talking about trying to be a peacemaker, but paying attention to what's going on around you and not allowing your weakness to be mistaken. No, not allowing your softness to be mistaken for weakness. All right? And anybody who thinks that they're going to manipulate you is going to not have as easy a time of that as they thought, because you are being careful and shrewd, and you also are being diplomatic. Spirit just says that someone is trying to get to see the other side of you, but the side that you're going to show them is not the side that they expected you to show them. So someone's pushing your buttons. Is that what it is, Pisces? Someone is pushing your buttons, and two can play at that game, I'm hearing. Okay. Okay, so the next card that we are going to be getting would be energies from the houses, right? So we got planets, and we No, I'm sorry. We had zodiacs and planets. Okay. So the planet that you'll be dealing with, I'm tired, but I was sitting here and I was like, might as well get something done. Why not start with Pisces, right? So, Neptune, your fantasies, your yearnings, your longings, and your potential for illusion. So, uh, sometimes Pisces may have been accused of being a little airy fairy, a little fantasy, okay, unrealistic, and so this is you. Some of you who have Neptune in your, I think this is, yeah. And this is about emotions. Neptune is about emotions, right? Poseidon, the energies that no one knows about, the secrets that lie at the bottom of the ocean, the adventures that you may be desiring to go on, trips, a love, and these things are all going to be impacting your sixth house. So, sixth house talks about health. It talks about duty, family, things that you feel responsible for, love, a love life, a love relationship. There was another part of that sixth house that I wanted to. Okay, sixth house is, oh, this talks about being a worrier. For this is the area of your chart that talks about worrying. So Pisces, you're in your emotions, you're worried. But they're saying here, if you are worried, you should know that this is to be expected and entirely in keeping with your personality. Your concerns are simply a part of your personality. And every now and then, you have to dip into that part of your personality, just like you have to dip into every other part of your personality. All it does is it keeps you on your toes, and it keeps you from ignoring things or paying special attention to something that you probably otherwise wouldn't even bother to think about too much. So, in other words, when you are worrying, it's because something needs your attention. Yes, that's what it is. When you are worrying, it's your intuition telling you that something needs your attention. So, own your worrying, okay? Own that. Don't let it get the best of you, but don't let anybody make that into a flaw of yours. Because if they weren't doing something that caused you to worry, you wouldn't be thinking about them. And they should be glad that you're important, that they're important enough to rate you worrying about them. So, I got cards from you from the Romance Angel Oracle and for your partner from the Whispers of Love. And I also got a card from the Angels and Ancestors deck. And I also got a card from the Vice Versa deck and the Crystal Visions Tarot. Right? This is new for me. But I just thought I'd test it out today. So you are the guinea pig. And that's all right. I'm sure you don't mind. So let's see what we got from the Romance Angel Oracles here. The first card that came for you was True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And the card that came for your partner was Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. So, for some of you, your partner is a narcissist. And a very, very, well, first of all, for all of you, your partner loves who you are. You are a wonderful person, and that you deserve all the great things that life has to offer. This card has an 8 on the top of it, so that is a number of infinity, divinity, and a soulmate. This picture reminds me of a ship. Also, it also reminds me, as I said, ship of Peter Pan. I've been getting that Peter Pan remembrance a lot. Peter Pan is Cancer, so maybe some of you all are involved with the Cancer. Somebody that may not be as responsible as they should be at the age that they are. So, in other words, someone that won't grow up. But for some of you, yeah. When I saw these just now together, this is somebody who has a really big ego also, I believe. That's just what I got. That's just what I picked up from that. And card that came to clarify that was the Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. So perhaps someone is asking you to have some blind faith in them. This is the adventure they're taking you on this month. Someone may be asking you to trust in something that you have no evidence of, you have no reason to trust them. This could also be faith, right? Having faith of a mustard seed in this true love. And that not only does your partner know that you deserve everything that life has to offer, trust that the Creator knows too that you do deserve, because you've been brave and you've been obedient and you have been true. You have been loyal. And if this is a situation where you're dealing with someone who is loving themselves more than they're loving you, and it hasn't been reciprocal, I think this is saying that you should have faith that God is seeing all of this and is going to put things right. Now, from the tarot, I thought was really interesting. Got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is talking about a person who is a nurturing person, responsible, organized. All right, so somebody who is communicative, someone who is good with some, you know, modern technology, that type of stuff, like a business person, someone who owns a business, but they're also able to take care of their family, or if not own a business, work outside of the home and inside of the home to keep things even. Okay. And that was clarified with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, or on this side rather. This is someone who has, this is So this is a matching set. This is soulmates. All right. People who match each other as far as being able to support one another uh, in getting things done, paying the bills, making stuff happen. Excuse me, you know, that type of thing. So this could be a power couple, but this king has his back turned, and he also seems to be holding on to something behind the chair that no one would be able to see because it's behind him. So he's paying attention to everything that he's responsible for, and he's proud of himself, as he should be. But he also is keeping a little for himself behind the scenes. So a little bit of a selfish energy, perhaps. Whereas the queen is comfortable, but she's not. No. She might be not seeing things too clearly because of all of the finery. So all of the. She may be wearing a mask. So she may be wearing a mask and his back is turned. So she may be making everyone around her think that everything is good, and she still communicates, and she wears, she looks good, and, she's holding up, things are good. But, look real behind that tree. That looks like there's a fire going on in the background. Like a forest fire behind her. And those trees have snakes and shadows. So it could be some talk behind her back that's going on. It's not being able to reveal themselves. Someone that has a passion that they have to ignore because in order to remain comfortable, there's some passions that have to be ignored. So some of you may be coming to that type of a decision about your relationship, that if you are going to remain, you are going to have to decide to put some of your own passions away, some of your own desires away, but at the same time, your partner is saying love who you are. So, that, I think that means that they love who you are. But I don't think that everybody is. I think this is saying that they love who you are in relationship to what they need in their life. Like you are perfect for them. You are exactly what they ordered, so to speak. For some of us, some of you, that you fit the bill. You might not even know what the bill is. You may not even understand what the requirements are. You don't even know that you're being evaluated like that because you are truly in love. They love you too, and they love who you are, and they are purposely not letting you know all of the, what do they call it? Like when you go for a job and they, you know, their position requires these things. And they may be telling you the perks, but they're not telling you the task. And it's not like they don't know. They know it already. They're just trying to hide it from you, maybe before you get too far. Not before you get too far. They don't want to give you a chance to think, because if you think, you might not go for it, and they kind of need you to go for it right now. That they need something. They need order, because they're not able to. They're not home that much. They're working a lot. So they want to find someone that they can, or that's how they're looking at their career in the future. You know, this could be, it's time to choose a mate, you know, that type of thing. So you're being judged, and could be against other people. But you love them. They love you, but they also love what you lift them up, even though they would think that they would make you think that they're doing you they're rescuing you. In actuality, you're the one rescuing them. Okay, thank you, Ego. Thank you, Ego. So, the next card that came here was engagement. Ooh, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And for your partner, the card that they got was true love, which harkens back to the card that you just had, true love. So, some of you, this is true love. They love you, you love them. Some of them are going to ask you to marry them, and great. And some of them are going to, you know, you're going to step up the game. You know, they're going to do things that are going to make you feel or reassure you that they're serious about you and that they are looking for commitment. And the card that came out with that was the Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. So you're being advised to be open to this offer. Could be healing. It could also be paying attention to your intuition or messages from the divine, readings that may give you a different perspective on what it is that you see, the illusion that's being presented to you. And what's really going on, or what really the motivation is behind some of your partner's moves. For some of you, if you are suspicious in any way, then this may be just to confirm that your suspicions are founded. So, for you, the Nine of Wands. So this is talking about protecting yourself. So you could be involved with a fire sign, which would be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So you could be protecting yourself against a Leo or defending yourself. For your partner, we got the Three of Cups. This is talking about celebrations, partying, lots of drinking probably. So this could be that you're feeling outside of this, or you feel that you have to defend yourself from family and friends. people maybe that you don't interact with on a regular basis. Could be coworkers, but you are definitely being strong, all right, and holding on to your passion, focusing on your spirituality, being courageous. Okay. Next card here was heart-to-heart conversations and romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Okay, yeah. So you're getting engaged or you're being given a really nice offer or evening out. This person is going to come towards you and appear or tell you all that's on their heart, sharing, and you them, honestly discussing your feelings with one another. But as I've said before in this card, this female is pouring her heart out or looking towards her companion, for a response or some acknowledgement, and he's just not. He's looking off in the distance. He's not really paying attention. And the little cupids are just watching. This one has the bow faced towards the ground, looking back and smiling, and this one back here is like she can't believe this dude. Yeah. And she wants a kiss. She's got her eyes closed, and he's not even looking at her. Anyway. And the fact that made that kind of impression on me today, because I've seen it before, like that before, but I haven't spoken up, I don't think about it like that in a while. It's because they're going to razzle dazzle. They're getting ready to wine and dine you. But their heart isn't really in it. They have ulterior motives. Sorry, folks, I'm just saying. Because you got the Five of Swords. And he or she, they got the Judgment on this side. So this is being stabbed in the back, and someone's looking back at what they've done, but you're still hurt. They're taking some hurt with them too, but it's not in their back, but it's in yours. And this bird sitting on the sword is like the I told you so. That's all I'm saying, like some crows. It's like, I told you so, like that type of thing. Like the last thing you would need is someone with I told you so. And this dude just walking away, those are angel wings on his back. So he's like, looking back and holding on to these swords. So that's the truth. But his wings are down, like he's sulking away, like he's ashamed of the truth. He's taking it with him. And she's backstabbed, and she doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to hear anything from anybody, and she's tired of being told, I told you so, and it's just a lot of pain. And this Judgment here, this is about taking response, being put on being made to take responsibility for one's actions, having to answer for the pain or the decisions, especially when you already knew, because this is knowledge. All right. So someone who knew better but made their choices, and so they will have to answer for them. This is someone who may have used their fertility or their creativity to manipulate a situation. This is a child that has nothing to answer for. Nothing is going to be asked of them. They're just a byproduct of the actions of the adults. So this could talk about someone who got involved in a situation where they got involved with someone because of children or a pregnancy. And both of these people will have to answer for those decisions, but the child has no guilt or fault in the actions of the adults. So for some, maybe there's some situation that's going to, for someone, maybe someone is going to tell you about a pregnancy that someone may be using to keep them tied to another person, or a pregnancy that someone may have tried to warn someone about and they didn't listen, and that choice ended up creating a situation where someone, you Pisces, felt stabbed in the back because someone didn't listen when someone was trying to tell them, because they were focused on romance and not seeing the reality. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Spring, see your seeds grow. So this is about fertility. This could be about pregnancies, multiple pregnancies, because rabbits do reproduce pretty quickly, right? Or again, a surprise pregnancy, something that wasn't expected just came. So maybe the baby's going to come this spring. So that would be soon, within the next month or so. Or it could be something that happened last spring. It's also talking about watching your investments, financial investments, investments in your family. So, okay, yeah. All right, so it could be a pregnancy that is just being revealed, and that may be the heart-to-heart conversation that is coming towards you, some of you, and that will shatter your illusion about your partner. That maybe something happened, somebody got pregnant while there was some partying going on, and you weren't there, but you had your suspicions about it, and someone took advantage of your not being there, or your being on the outskirts, or the fact that you didn't want to be around people. Maybe you didn't go somewhere or participate in something because you didn't want to be around certain people, and maybe your partner or someone took the opportunity to not remember that even though you weren't there, you were there, and that they slipped up, if that's what you want to call it, for want of a better word, or that's going to be the word that they're going to use. But whatever it is, it's going to be coming to the light, and people are going to answer for their actions. And again, it has nothing to do with the child. All right, so next card we have here, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And express your thoughts through gifts. So, yeah. Someone may have met someone at work. Maybe you met your friend at work, or this could be saying that this situation that we're just talking about may have had something to do with work. So it could have been an office party, a holiday party. Okay, holiday party, and that's why you're finding about this now, right? So December, January, February, March, April. Okay, so somebody may be there 4 months pregnant. Or they're doing 4 months or 4 weeks. Hopefully not 4 days, and you're just finding about it, but you never know. So, and express love through gifts could be talking about the gift of a new child, which is an expression of love, God's love at least, or at least the mercy of the universe. It could also be saying that they're going to be presenting you with an engagement ring, that you will be getting engaged, okay? Because this is talking about gifts and finances. So you could be getting an engagement ring or some other kind of token of gratitude. Trust your, this is the animal guardian, trust your instincts. This talks about trust your instincts. Something is changing, completed. The cycle has been completed. And you've made a decision. You are going to be making a decision that you are going to be standing up in. Wow, I just noticed this. Okay, wait a second. You're making a decision. All right, and you are going to communicate about your decisions. And you're going to, yeah, well, this is your partner's card, so they've completed a cycle and they're closing their chapter also, closing a chapter. And I think this is saying that you are making the decision to close it too. So this could be forgiving this situation, if that's what your instincts tell you to do. If you follow your instincts, it could be to just be nurturing and loving and embrace the situation. All right. And maybe you'll embrace the pregnancy. For some of you, maybe this is a planned pregnancy. You know, maybe you have a surrogate or something, and two, you have agreed on this. All right. And your husband left everything up to you. He's not paying attention to what's going on. He's just going to be there when you need him, and then that's it. You know, just because that's who he is, not because he doesn't love you. And you're celebrating that, and you are taking care of yourself, right? Getting your strength together. All right. And there could be some reproductive issues that are being addressed because you're both learning more about it, about reproduction, and coming clean about whatever activities in the past may have contributed to the inability of either of you to conceive. Doesn't have to be the woman's fault all the time. Sometimes just two people's chemical thing that throws each other off. So you have Two of Pentacles over here, making the decision to close a chapter. And over here, we have for your card, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Receiving with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. Warrior, being fearless and standing strong. And the Fool. Okay, well, got a beat. And for your partner, the Two of Pentacles also. So, this side of the deck, this Two of Pentacles, talks about choices that you've made that are being revealed, that are being in the public eye, in the public square. And allowing yourself to be judged. Not, yeah. Knowing that you will be judged, but still willing to take a leap of faith and go forward on this journey, because again, not paying attention to everything, just being enamored by the illusion. And I think it's the same that the person that you're dealing with is juggling and is juggling his juggling motives. They're not sure of their own motives. They're not sure of themselves. And that's because addictions are affecting this relationship. And love and receive with appreciation is talking about the fact that they appreciate that you have been willing to stand by them and put up with these changes that they've put you through. So it could be that they are going to give you a gift because they feel that you have sacrificed quite a bit. And I think you're being told to accept it. And stand strong and be fearless. Okay, for some of you, this may be causing, it may be talking about your partner having to go to rehabilitation, or you, because of the codependency issues. Or it could be having to go for retraining. Okay, if it has to do with finances and careers. Oh, not retraining, like transferring to another job or something, because if the person that they are involved with is someone that they met at the job, maybe they're letting you know that they transferred, or that they moved, out of the job, or they left the job. They made a choice or an agreement with this person that they would leave. the job. And that's what you're being, that's part of what you're being told. Don't pay, you know, they've already taken care of stuff because you're dealing with the King of Pentacles, right, in the reverse. So he's already handled all of this. You are being advised that this is what is going to be. And it's up to you decide whether you're going to deal with it or not, or take it or not, I guess. Possible? So let's get an oracle card from the Answer is Simple deck, Pisces, and see what advice are you being given? What should be your attitude about this situation for those Pisces who this resonates? Okay, let's see. A card from the Answer is Simple deck, Pisces, for the time period of April 2019. April 2019. Okay, folks, let's not do all of that. Nope. Oh, well, okay. Say no. Tell the truth. Listen to music. Turn on the light. Oh, okay, so it sounds to me like they are telling you, wrap it up. You're saying no. Okay. You are going to do some meditation, but you're going to expose the situation. If you hear crunchy stuff, it's snowing outside and they're cleaning the streets. Crunchy stuff. That's what it sounded like, crunch. Yeah. Tell the truth about how you're feeling in regards to the situation, even if you've got to write it in a letter if you don't feel brave enough to speak about it. And say no. Refuse walking away. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. I'm not doing this. Now, turn on the light. Change. Okay. All right. Listen to the music and change. This could be like face the music. Like you are not, this situation I think is saying that you have to stand up in your truth, say what you mean to say and what you need to say, expose this character, and let them face the music for their actions. Yep, I think so. Now, I'm going to get a card from the Rebel deck, Tarot with Attitude. Let's see if we can get anything for Pisces in regards to this situation, for whoever this is resonating for. I know it can't be everybody, but it says you are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. So this is a real message for somebody, yeah. You're giving away your power to this king, or whoever this represents. No. Expose them. Speak your truth. Make them be responsible for what their actions are. Don't be so, what do you call it, flexible when they come to you with their bright idea of how you are going to help them clear up the mess that they've made of their lives. Not at all. Now, this could be you, Pisces, the other way. So you can always flip this, and it could also just be about work or some other kind of family dynamic. But whatever it is, you're a badass. They know that, right? Didn't they say over here? They do love you in as much as they know what love is. But they also love who you are. They know. They know that you're just allowing this. And they know that it could turn on them at any time, but they're hoping that you'll not react badly if they come what they think is correctly, with a plan and with some material gift, some whining and dining. They want to have everything covered when they come. So now that you know, Pisces, govern yourself accordingly, because they are going to be lavishing some attention and love on you. And it's going to probably feel good, of course, because you do love them too. But no, this is a small token. Okay? Now, you measure small for your own scale. Okay? But this is a 34 is a 7. 3 and 4. This is the number 7 card. And we have, okay, so this is 25 is also a 7. Romance. And we have, 8 and 3 is 11. Yep, we got number 8 and number 30. So this is 11. So we have a 7, 2 7s and 11, and 19 is 10, and that reduces to 1. So we got 1, 1, 1, and 7, 7. 7, 11. So this is something, this is a lesson for both of you, excuse me. This is a lesson for both of you. Listen, a lesson that has been set up by the Creator. This is part of the lesson. All right? The Creator is working to bring you all through what you signed up for through your contract. The divine is helping you both. And you're getting different challenges and different texts. But you, Pisces, are being told to not give away your power. And you can do that without losing your spirituality. You can be loving, but things have to change. Things have to change. This is number 5. Things have to change. And turning on the light may be you having to awaken your partner to just that. When you say no. Listen to your heart. For yourself. So, thank you very much, Pisces. I hope you all enjoy this, and I will be talking to you all real soon, okay? Be well, and namaste. Happy birthday.